Well, hello everybody. It's Robert with RV Weekends, and I'm heading out on my next adventure back to the Florida Keys. Let's do it.
Hi, Tricky Brandy here from
Sunny London. You're watching RV Weekends on YouTube.
All right, I'm loaded up. It's 5:30 a.m. Let's go. All right, we're on the road. It's been a couple of years since I've been camping in the Keys. I've been there every year, but last year I rode my scooter. Then the year before I took 3K Brandy. And the year before that, I camped and then went to see 3K Brandy. I was actually planning on seeing her after this trip, but change of plans. We'll be going in October, Halloween week. So I gotta stop at the truck stop to dump my water tanks. Hit the Interstate 95 south all the way. All right, we just finished dumping the tanks, and now the sun is coming up. There's no rush. Got a whole week, and my spot is reserved. So, taking it easy. We're gonna go slow, 60 miles an hour the whole way. So it'll probably take 8 hours. Probably get there around 4 p.m. if everything goes smooth. Taking the slow route. I'm gonna go 95 till I get to Deerfield Beach area, and then get off I-95 and head to Chrome Road. The very calm and casual cruising back road that doesn't get a lot of traffic. So, no rush. It's a beautiful day. Good morning. The sun is out. It's not hot yet, but it's the morning. But I'm stop at the first rest area I come to about an hour into the drive. Getting hungry. Haven't had any breakfast yet. Just gonna test these straps, make sure they're tight, because they can move around while I'm driving. Feels tight, and use the restroom, and then have a little breakfast snack, and then get back on the road. And as I get deeper into South Florida, I get into the metro Fort Lauderdale area, and the traffic's heavy, so I like to cut across the city to the Everglades, to a little road called Chrome Road, where it's less traffic, less lights, and not a bunch of hustle and bustle. It's a nice laid-back, slow cruise. And while I'm crossing that road that heads due west, I notice a vibration in my truck. All right, as I was driving, one of the tires felt like it had a bump in it. So this tire looks like it's delaminated. It's hard to see with the naked eye, but it's bulging in the middle and a couple of areas it's bulging. The other ones are flat. So I'm gonna put the spare on. So, a little sidetrack. I did notice also one of my trailer tires is looking like it's wearing uneven. These look fine. But as I inspected a little closer, I didn't notice this. But right there on the right side, see that? It's wearing out on the outside versus the inside. So I need to get another tire. Probably make a judgment call when I get to the campground, but I may just get another tire before I leave the campground. I'll see. But that's why I carry all the tools, because I'm a technician, so I have all these tools. But yeah, this one's bulging in the middle. It was bouncing pretty bad, especially around 40 miles an hour. So we're about to put the spare tire on now. All right, back on the road after changing the tire. Smooth. So that was it. The tire had the plies inside had separated, and this is the second one that's separated. So I hope another one doesn't separate on the way home. I mean, I could still drive it, but it was bumpy. It was really bumpy, especially the slower I went. Everything was vibrating in the truck. It was annoying, the sound. Things were rubbing against each other. So I pushed it till I could get to a shady spot because it's extremely hot here in Florida. So I was able to find a shade spot, and what a difference it made. It was rather quick. All I had to do is untie the kayak and pull my grill out, and then grab the 3-ton jack, which was underneath my toolbox. You need a 3-ton jack. 1.5 will not do it. So I'm glad I got that jack, and the impact wrench makes everything fast. But it's time. I don't know what time I'm going to get there. Probably 6 now. It's getting late. But I'm back on the road. Hopefully I don't have another mishap. The other tire seemed okay on the trailer. So we're on the back roads, taking it easy, and no more interstate. I don't like the interstate in the Miami area. And that's where we're at, Fort Lauderdale, Miami area. So I'm taking this road all the way to the west of Miami, near the Everglades. I'll show you. So I'm out of the main city. It's all country out here. Everglades are right over there. You can't see nothing. We'll get closer. Maybe there'll be another better view. But I think this is Highway 27. Runs along the Everglades and goes into Orlando and goes down to Miami. It's going to change into a smaller road called Chrome Road, which is just like this. You don't have to drive fast, not a lot of traffic, not a lot of lights. So it's kind of more relaxing. If I have a problem, I can pull off the road. I'm not going super fast. Low pressure. All right, now we're getting off Highway 27. That goes into Miami. Now we're going to go literally parallel to the Everglades. This is Chrome Road, spelled with a K, K-R-O-M-E, Chrome Road. And there's the Everglades way out there. There's Indian reservations and casinos out here, hotels and stuff. Then Everglades, Alligator Alley. Alligator Alcatraz, where are you? We probably got an hour on this road. Go past Miami, which is way over there. Can't even see it. Yes, what a smoother ride. Definitely smooth now. Coming up on one of the hotels and casinos from the Indian reservation. And there it is. Alligator Alcatraz. Officially, I didn't think I'd see it or any sign of it. That's pretty cool. I think we got about 25 or 23 miles left on this road, and then we'll be going through the mangrove swamp for about 30 miles, then Key Largo. We're in the town of Homestead, which is just south of Miami, and we got just a couple more miles or so before we hit the mangrove swamp. But this is part of the deal, driving down Chrome Road. This is the very end. And then it dumps out onto Highway US 1, which goes right by my house in there. Okay, I got off Chrome Road because it was getting too congested, and I saw traffic alerts ahead for a couple of areas of congestion. And US 1 was 1 block away with relatively no serious congestion. So I jumped over onto US 1. So we're about 1 mile away, about 1 mile away from hitting the mangrove swamp. Key West. Yay! You wanna go see some alligators? All right, this is the last little bit of civilization before we hit the mangrove swamps. 20-something miles to 30 miles of nothing but swamp and water. Here's the last gas station right here. Racetrack gas station. And I already got gas, so I'm good. I have a half a tank of gas still. All right, here we go. The blue wall, that's what they call it. We call it the blue wall. I've been coming forever. This blue wall was not here. The road was just 2 lanes. 1 lane that way, 1 lane this way, and no wall. Yahoo! All right, we're almost to Key Largo. Not there yet, but we're not there yet. There's supposed to be traffic jams up ahead right here, really bad. So here we go. There it is. There's the traffic jam. There's the mangroves. Those are mangroves. Those are not grass. We are now entering Monroe County. There is the Gulf of America. Look, you could stay in a resort right there. Imagine staying right there. It's 107 miles to Key West. Well, not nearly. It's a little less, but 107 miles to the end of A1A, which is in the center of Key West. So you get to Key West a little bit earlier. And here's Key Largo. We are officially in Key Largo, and there is a sign up here. It's been getting faded more and more. They need to repaint it and make it bright. Oh, look at the sky. Yeah, I'm looking up at the sky. I'm looking for the sign, not looking at the camera. I'm actually driving and paying attention here, just holding the camera blindly. All right, the sign is gone. They needed to repaint it. Up, look. There it is. That's not it. Come on. That's it? No. Lame. It was bigger than that before. Key Largo. Look, there's another sign. Key Largo. There's several restaurants here, which is nice. There's a campground, resorts, bed and breakfasts, dive shops, dive hotels and motels. Lots of cool places here in Key Largo. Restaurants, like I said. I've eaten here. It's been cool. I like it. But I preferred farther down the Keys. That's where we're going. We're going where I prefer, which is Bahia Honda State Park. You can see what I mean when I was talking about you can't see any water from the road until you get farther down. It won't be long now. We'll see some. We'll come up on some bridges with some beautiful views. Oh, look, I'm doing a live stream. I'm videotaping a live stream at Marathon Airport. We're in Marathon Key, getting ready to cross the 7 Mile Bridge. Yahoo! And 3K Brandy is live. So I got to shoot some video of the 7 Mile Bridge. Almost there. We are under 15 miles to Bahia Honda State Park. Almost to the 7 Mile Bridge. Once we get to the 7 Mile Bridge, it's 11 miles. 7 Mile Grill. We're hitting the 7 Mile Bridge here in a minute. We will be there. You know why they call it 7 Mile Bridge, right? It's almost 7 miles long. And on the right, you will see the old railroad bridge that is turned into a pier. All right, look to the right. You see the new bridge. The old bridge refurbished. Now it's a fishing, walking area, which I haven't done yet. I want to do it with my bike. Maybe I'll do it this time. Drive my truck over here with the bike in the back, and then ride my bike to the
Pigeon Key Island.
this
Pigeon Key Island.
on the right here. There's tours there. I think there's a museum there. And there is Sunshine Key Resort. Sunshine Key RV Resort, I think it's what it's called, I'm not sure. But this place has been refurbished because the hurricane wiped it out. Now it's all brand new. I think it was 3 years ago. Brand new. All right, we're just about there, a couple more miles. And there's Bahia Honda Island right there. I've been there, I kayaked around this whole island. Quite beautiful to do. And there we are, Bahia Key. Bahia Honda, entering Bahia Honda State Park. Yahoo! And you can see way ahead is the scenic bridge, and right below the skyline there, right above the road. And here we are at the entrance. All right, we're pulling into Bahia Honda State Park. Yahoo! Finally made it. And nobody's in line because we're so late. Here we go. Voted the best state parks ever. All right, we're in. There's my site way over there on the other side. And there's the ranger. I'll be driving by the site I camped in several years back with the beautiful view on the water, which was right here, actually. I think it was this one. There's my sister. Hello. There we go.
Good night. I set up my camp and I forgot to shoot a video of it set up. So it's after 11:30, going to midnight here in the Florida Keys with the beautiful moon out, half moon. And the reflection on the water is always cool. That's actually under the bridge. You can see there's a boat there. And the reflection under the bridge. How cool is that? And here's some more reflection. And here is the overseas highway. Cars driving by. Brings back memories when I first was a kid here. That was a brand new bridge. This was an old bridge. Oh yeah, yep, I remember. We used to be camping right here by the water's edge. You could hear this all night because we were in a pop-up camper with no air conditioning. So you could hear it, the cars going by all night. Never bothered us, but thinking about it brings back memories. There's an overpass here. Just checking it out at night. It's always nice to go out at night, check out things.
All right, guys, this is a good stopping point as we have a long day tomorrow. Going out to Lukey Reef, the reef under the sea. It's going to be amazing. Can't wait to show it to you. So I hope you enjoyed this content. And if you did, hit the like button, please. And if you want to see more content just like this, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And hit the notification bell if you want to receive a notification when I upload part 2 of my trip to the Florida Keys. I hope you enjoyed this content again, and please share this video with a friend as it'll help my channel grow. Thank you so much for watching RB Weekends, and we will see you for part 2.